And welcome everybody to Intensity Broadcasting. My name is Joe Wright. And tonight I'm here at South Boston Speedway Thunderstruck Super Series Street Stocks. And it's going to be a fun one, 75 laps from South Boston. Tonight's sponsor is T-Rice Custom Monitor Stands. Check them out. We'll get some more info as the series goes on about the series sponsor. Currently just finishing a practice here. And top of the board is Josh Oswald. Qualifying currently on track is Dylan Bates. And it's been a while since I've been in the booth, so stick with me as we work through any issues if there are any. That 91 machine ripping around the bottom. So far, Eric Tracy, the top of the board. Daniel Pope taking over that second or first spot in the 16 machine. David Guarino backwards on the front stretch. I don't know what happened with him there. Kieran Church looking a little loose. The 09 machine of Elliott Carlson coming off the corner. Crosses the start finish line. He's going to be 20th fastest. So Caleb Hall, your pole sitter. So far. Mickey Isaac and Matt Kujat, the only two who haven't turned a lap. 2 minutes left here in qualifying. While we have a couple of minutes, let me tell you about Butt Kicker. Butt Kicker is a tactile feedback product that you can use here in iRacing to give you that feel of the track as you go around it. Check them out, buttkicker.com. You're looking for a little bit more immersion. My buddy Matt Knight's coming through in 12th. Sam Wetstein up to 6th. Josh Oswald starting 4th. Eric Tracy 3rd. 2nd will be Daniel Pope. 2nd, and rounding out your field in that first spot is Caleb Hall. We'll go through the entire standings after qualifying is complete. If you're watching the stream, it's our first day of the series. We'll talk about that schedule here for a quick second while we got a second. You can see that South Boston Speedway is the first race here. We'll come back on the 30th and we'll run the Bull Ring. LA Coliseum on the 6th of February. 13th will be Thompson Speedway, Langley. After that, home track to me and Atlee Atman Weiss from Intensity Broadcasting here in the nice little Hampton Roads area of Virginia. February 27th, you'll go to USA International. Five Flags Speedway down in Pensacola. I had the pleasure of checking that track out a couple of years ago when I was down there for work. Awesome little spot. Oxford Plains is next. Martinsville on the 28th. Hickory Motor Speedway on the 27th. Into April we go. Irwindale and rounding out your season with a banger at North Wilkesboro. And that's your order right there at the top. Caleb Hall in first. And we'll check out that grid info right now. Racing Heat. Devin Schmidt's going to start on the pole for this one. Alex Heath second. Kevin Dowd in third. Mike Veith fourth. Mickey Isaac fifth. Elliot Carlson sixth. Jason Lottridge seventh. And Kieran Church eighth. Rounding out your Heat number one is Matt Kujat. Guys still working on getting gridded here. It'll be 20 laps in this heat. What's up, Garrett Kinder? Thanks for checking out the stream tonight. Good to be in the chat. What you got in this first heat, Kinder? Talk to me. All right, and here we go. We are rolling. Ethan, that 42 machine on the outside. The inside will be the 88 of Devin Schmidt. Kevin Dowd third, Mike Veith fourth. We're going to go one more time around, I believe. Then the pace car will dip off to the left, and these boys will be racing. Tires series here on Monday night will be street stocks. That 88 machine is off. It's green flag out here at South Boston Speedway. And that 88 machine at Devin Schmidt checking out already. Mike Veith having a little bit of trouble here. What happened to him? Ooh, into the inside wall for Mike Veith. Yellow flag is out. Mike Veith has crashed. The yellow flag is out. I gotta reload this UI. Give me 1 second here. There we go. A little bit of a feed now. I think. Definitely a little bit of issues there. 13 laps to go. We'll stick with this ticker for now until the other one fixes itself. Matt Kujat jumping to the pits there. And we're about to go back green flag racing here at Langley. And they're off. 88 machine back out to the front. Devin Schmidt leading the field. Kevin Dowd in second. Alex Feith in that 42 machine behind him. Kieran Church is up to fourth for you there, Kinder, as you see him there on that inside line, making some work around Alex Feith, trying to get a run off the corner here. Hooking the bottom, trying to find that grip off the corner. Is he still battling for that third spot? Almost clear. Feith hard at on the outside. Mickey Isaac getting into the wall there behind him. Feith blocks the bottom line there, takes away the line from the 09, but Kieran Church cleared up into third. No real pressure there from second place to Devin Schmidt. Devin Schmidt still leading every lap so far. Jason Lottridge having a little incident. He's going to drop down to 8th. Ooh, our leader sideways off the corner number 2. He's able to gather it up, but that allowed Kevin Dowd to get right to his bumper. Kevin looks inside now. Side's better of it on entry. The 88 high up the hill into turns 3 and 4. Sorry, that was 1 and 2. The 90 there underneath through 3 and 4. 5 laps to go, 4 at the line. The 90 of Kevin Dowd with a shot here. Really, really good racing here at the front. Kieran Church into the picture. The 88 into the outside wall. Kieran Church looking underneath as well. Now the 90 a little bit sideways on entry. That's how you got to get around here, though, as he makes it clear. Kevin Dowd to the point. Kieran Church underneath Schmidt. Kieran Church clears up into second place. Alex Feith is into third now, too. Church looking outside. 1 lap to go. Final lap here. Sorry, that's 2 to go. There we go. Final lap now. Will Kieran Church make an effort to get to that first spot or not? We'll see. Real loose off the corner. He's into the outside wall. Feith not able to get there. Kevin Dowd with an outstanding performance. He's going to take the win. Kieran Church second. Alex Feith third in this first heat. All right. All right, we'll warm up there. And now we're feature race gridding. Run through the grid for you real quick. Caleb Hall, the fastest guy in qualifying, will take that first spot in the 21 machine. Daniel Pope, second. Eric Tracy, third. Josh Oswald, fourth. Cody Bohm, 78th, or 78 in the fifth spot. Sam Wetstein, the number 98 machine, will roll off sixth. Rick Rube, seventh. Dylan Bates, eighth. Ray Page, ninth. 10th will be Tyler Rice. 11th, David Guarino. And Matt Knight's in that 12 machine. Sorry, the 12th spot. 13th will be Dave Jones, Zachary Onan, Kevin Dowd, Casey Coons, Kieran Church, Alex Feith, Mickey Isaac, and rounding out your field in the 20th spot is Elliot Carlson. Now we finally have a proper ticker at the top. That 21 machine will lead us to green. On the inside, that's Caleb Hall. On the outside, that's Daniel Pope. "75 laps of green flag hopeful action here, and some good racing. We already saw some in the heat. Let's see what a full field of 20 is going to do. And they're off. A big jump on the outside line for the 16 machine. May have even had a black flag there as the green went. I don't know. That was close. 21 will slide in behind him. Nice little battle for third spot as Eric Tracy and Josh Oswald go at it. That's Tracy in the 13, Oswald in the 17 on the outside in the Velocity Motorsports ride. Behind them, you have the 78 machine of Cody Bohm. He's riding pretty good. A little further back, you got Sam Wetstein and Tyler Rice. Kieran Church with his work cut out for him. That's one of the picks here tonight in the chat. See how that goes. And Daniel Pope has checked out from the field. He's turned over a second over Eric Tracy already, and Caleb Hall. Eric Tracy clearing Josh Oswald looking underneath. Ooh, a little bit of contact there between Oswald and Hall. Some real tight racing. Daniel Pope with still a pretty sizable lead out front, as you see some really close racing between the 21 and the 17 right here. We're riding on the rear end of Josh Oswald's car, and Caleb Hall is all over the back end. Give you a little bit of a better view here. Oh, a little tap of the wall from Caleb Hall. Oh, real loose for Oswald. Little contact twice there. This is short track racing at its finest. These guys beating and banging on each other. Oh, and he turns him. Caution number 1 at lap 13. 21 just getting in the back of Oswald, turning him around. Let's take a look at that one. See him getting down into turns 3 and 4 here. See if Oswald may have got a little loose or if it was just a good run from the 21. Oswald down on the apron, a little bit loose. Not too much, just getting the car to rotate, and 21 just giving him the business there. No slack for Oswald. We see the 16 go around the outside as well as the 78. Everybody else doing a pretty good job of keeping it clean there. It looks like the 21 getting a little EOL action headed to the back. Maybe. That is definitely the case as you see Oswald go by him there. There is a race control involved in the racing here, and they do, you know, like to see the guys keep it green as best they can. Sometimes things happen, and that's one of those situations where something happened. Working lap 16 of 75. Daniel Pope, so far so good for him. Keeping that thing out front. We'll see how he gets off here as they get going. Green flag is out. And he's clear. If he can set sail again. The 78, though, of Cody Bohm coming through. Cody looking to get toward the lead here. Another caution. Looks like Caleb Hall this time. See what happened. Way down on the apron for Hall. Yo, yikes. Into the outside wall as he came across the nose of the 41, I believe that was. Very aggressive move from the 21. He's going to come across the nose of the 41. And so we'll re-rack him, restack him, as Josh Hall would say. That 16 machine still your leader. Gonna get a little pressure, I think, from this 78 machine. He looked pretty stout there at the beginning of that couple lap run we just had. Freaking lap 20 of 75. Really nice paint job from that 78. I like it a lot. Eric Tracy, on the other hand, has got to get in the paint booth. Rick Rube with a pretty cool looking paint there. The Duval Chevrolet. Scorpion Racing products. Sam Wetstein, another Velocity driver. See a bunch of those throughout the field. Tyler Rice as well. All right. We're double file. We're going to get ready to go back green flag racing here from South Boston Speedway. 75 laps, 21 already down. And it's green flag racing, the 16 again. Daniel Pope getting a decent jump. That 78, no slouch in that second spot. He'll clear down. The preferred line should be the bottom here at Sobo. But you see that 91 machine of Dylan Bates working the outside pretty well there around the 13. See if he gets to that outside quarter panel, the 78, which he does. What can he do with it? Ooh, a little loose. That's going to cost him. 78 able to clear. Although that 91 of Dylan Bates looking pretty tough right now, looking a little bit aggressive. You can definitely see him sliding around that rear end as they get off the corner. Let's go on board with that 91. Your leader, the 16 of Daniel Pope, still checking out from the field as we see now a move from Cody, or from Dylan Bates underneath Cody. He's going to clear out the 13, looking to follow suit Eric Tracy. And that 13 is clear now as well. And another wreck on track. Looks like he jumped to the pit lane when he did it, though. That's Dave Jones off track. Number 10 machine. Daniel Pope still just riding along, cruising away. Almost up to a second again over second place. He is the guy to beat here tonight from South Boston. Take a look back through the field. Who's running something close? That's the 64 now of Matt Knights. Nice looking ride there to support our troops car. Got some tighter racing behind him though. That's Mickey Isaac in that 01 underneath Casey Kuntz. He clears. Ray Page clearing past them as well. He looks underneath the 09 now. That's Elliot Carlson. Alex Veith starting to fade a little bit toward the back. Actually, he's up 4 spots. I'm sorry. I was thinking about the heat race. He's up 4 spots to 14. Biggest mover of the race so far is Kieran Church. No surprise there after Garrett Kinder's pick to win. Dylan Bates right there with him, up 6 spots as well, as he's starting to chase down that leader. He's reduced that lead down to 0.9 now, as he is in the hunt. We just reached halfway. Still your leader, though, Daniel Pope II. No pressure from anyone yet. They must be watching or listening to the broadcast because he stepped it out again. He's almost back up to a second. So we'll see if he's just playing a little game with him, kind of conserve some of that right front so not get too tight on him. Pretty tight racing here as well. From Josh Oswald, Tyler Rice, and Sam Wetstein. Sam Wetstein with a little higher entry and a little diamond off. He's starting to look a little tight as well, though. Rick Rubin, that 81, just in front of them. And you got a little space, and then you got 3 cars in front of them. You got Cody Bohm, Eric Tracy, and Dylan Bates. Dylan Bates still chasing down the leader. He's got it down to 8/10 now. This is showing you the last 5 laps from second and third. And there's your first, second, and third over the course of the last 5 laps. You can see Dylan Bates just a little bit faster that time by. Oh, a little loose as he starts to push it a little bit harder. Running out of time. Time to go. And you can see the lap time there changing because of that little push that he had. Still all Daniel Pope at the front. Starting to get into a little bit of lap traffic now. To go to the nose of Daniel Pope. See what he's got to do to get by some lap traffic here. See if it slows him down a bit. Definitely having to back it up just a little bit there, and you can see in the relative that's going to help Dylan Bates as well. Gotta be careful if you're Daniel Pope working through these guys. Pope with the highest safety rating amongst all the competitors here tonight. So a very, very good job by him working his way through lap traffic and keeping it clean. Dylan Bates trying to do the same next. Although he's got some pressure now from the 13 machine. 13 of Eric Tracy looking underneath. Nothing there yet. 23 laps to go. '91 of Dylan Bates working through lap traffic underneath the 31 now. We'll watch a really good battle for second, third, and fourth there. And Wetstein is able to clear Oswald, and he's starting to get a little bit clear of the guys behind him. He's up to 5th. $20 laps to go. A little bit further in the pack, you got some tight racing as well between the 41 of Ray Page and the 09 of Elliott Carlson. So Elliott diving in hard, but Ray Page able to get off a little better. See that opening gap there just a little bit from Ray Page as they come off the corner. It would be safe to say Elliott's driving it in a little deeper than Page, but Page may be backing it up a little bit and getting a good run off. Back to the 3, second, third, and fourth, still pretty tight. Eric Tracy not going away quiet, though. 15 laps to go. He wants that second spot. He looks underneath again off the corner. Nothing there. Dives in just a little bit. Has to back it up. Ooh, that was close. 91 taps the wall. A little tank slap. Trying to get off the corner. No big deal. Real deep into 1 and 2. That's going to give that space for the 13. He's not able to get there. Tracy still wrapping the bottom, but the 91 definitely doing some great driving from the outside line. Slapping the wall again. A little tank slap, no big deal. Not even making a mark. Daniel Pope, meanwhile, 12 laps to go. 2-second lead over second place. Another tight one here from that 21 machine of Caleb Hill. We saw have some troubles earlier on. Oh, Tyler Rice giving him the business. Oh, now the 68 of David Guarino gets a little bit of help. Or gives a little bit of help, I'm sorry. See what Tyler Rice does. He was racing for position there with Caleb Hall. Caleb Hall back up to 10th spot after having a tough beginning to this race. Still the battle on the track here is for that second spot. 13 machine Eric Tracy not going away. Definitely looking to get underneath the 91. 8 laps to go. What will he do in the closing laps? Will he use the chrome horn and say, get out of my way? Or will he just settle for third? He's got a fender there now. Tracy off the corner. 91 just a little bit better down the front stretch. Tracy still to the inside. Almost alongside. He's alongside him down the back stretch. And he beat him through 3 and 4. It's going to be a close one off the corner. Whoa, they almost made contact. 91 into the outside wall. Just a hair. The 13 of Eric Tracy's driving the wheels off this thing on that inside line. 91 of Dylan Bates keeping it together on the outside. A little slide from him there that allows Tracy to get alongside, but man, the 91 comes back hard on the outside. By a nose off of 2. By a nose going into 3 for the 91. By a nose coming off of 4 for the 13. Almost dead even at the line, but the 91 still holds on the spot with 4 laps to go. What a battle here at South Boston Speedway from the second and third position drivers. The 91 and the 13 battling for that second spot. 91 into the wall again, but still leads that lap. Not leads it, but leads this battle. Oh, Eric Tracy, a little bit of contact, a little bit of loose. That's going to cost him here. All that work underneath. He's still there, though. Not going to go away quiet. And the caution is out. Yellow flag on track, and I'm not sure what for. Not certain why the caution came out. Oh, there it is. 68 machine of David Guarino into the inside wall. Well, Daniel Pope putting in work up there at the point. Could it all be for nothing? We're going to find out. Man, what a battle for second and third that was. Kieran Church is up 8 positions. Dylan Bates up 6 positions. Second place driver there in the 91. Elliot Carlson up 5. Zachary Onan, haven't talked about him in that 821 Mountain Dew Rust machine. He's up 5 spots. Biggest loser so far, Dave Jones, down 6. Actually, take that back. Caleb Hall, your pole sitter, down 9 right now. I'm going to go ahead and say he's not going to settle that. He's going to extend it. Last closing laps. We'll have to keep an eye on him as we get toward that checkered flag. We'll do a green-white checkered. Let's settle it. All right. They're double filed up. Time to go racing. They go into turns 3 and 4. The pace car will dip off to the left, and Daniel Pope will take the green flag. Can he hold that down? And based on what we've seen so far, he hasn't had an issue. What a great start from the 91. He's going to have to put a bumper to that 16 if he wants a chance at this thing. He's able to get there. White flag, final lap. Next flag ends it. What can Dylan Bates do with Daniel Pope? He's not able to get there. Daniel Pope's going to win it. The inaugural race from the Super Stock Series, Street Stock Series here at Thunderstruck Racing. A great race, a great battle between Dylan Bates tough night for Caleb Hall. Lots of wrecking for some of these guys, and fireworks are going off. And let's have a chat with some of our winners. I'm going to pull in our third place driver, and that's Cody Bohm. Cody, it's Joe in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Oh man, you had an eventful race there, especially coming to the end. You came away with a third place finish after that green white checker. Talk to me about your race.
Yeah, I was saving for the first part of the race, and then just kind of riding around, and then I got to racing towards the end. I used my stuff up too much, and those guys were just checking out. And um, at the end there, I think I might have pinched Eric a little bit too much there. That might be my fault, but I'm not really sure. I haven't looked at it yet, but yeah, it was a good race. It was a really clean race for South Boston. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, absolutely. A great race. A lot of good racing there from Dylan Bates and Eric Tracy toward the end, right before that green white checkered. Daniel Pope, the class of the field tonight, checking out from the field for most of the race, able to work his way through some lap traffic. Is he going to be a force to be reckoned with all season? Somebody you guys are going to be chasing?
Oh, absolutely. Daniel Pope is very good at he's a very good race car driver. So it's no surprise to see him come in here and dominate a race. And I wouldn't be surprised if that happens the rest of the year.
Yeah. Well, good stuff. Still coming away in that third place. A good start to the season for you, Cody. And Cody, just for my knowledge, how do I say your last name?
It's Bame. Nobody gets
Bane.
it right, so
All
yeah,
right.
don't feel bad.
I got you, Cody. You should put a nickname in there, Cody the Fame Bame or something like that, so people know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's a good one.
all right. Any sponsors, shout outs, things you want to tell or say here on broadcast?
Yeah. I want to shout out Reaper Racing and Josh Oswald for running the league, and SPM, and everybody that runs this league. That was probably the cleanest short track race I've ran, and it's probably since I've been on iRacing, to be honest, especially for South Boston.
Awesome. Well, again, great job tonight. Coming away third is not a bad thing, especially with 20 cars in the field. Like you said, at Sobo. So congratulations on that, and we'll see you again next week.
All right, thanks, man.
Yep. Take care.
You too.
Dylan Bates, you got Joe right in the booth. You got me.
I gotcha.
Man, Dylan, I'll tell you what, you were battling on that outside line there with Eric Tracy for lap after lap, even scraping the wall a couple times, a little tang slap. But I'll tell you what, that was great racing to watch. How'd you feel from inside the car?
Oh man, that was a lot of fun. Started 8th there with a bad qualifying effort just because I didn't have much practice time at all. I got in here with like 5 minutes remaining and just kind of clawed my way up from 8th, and I had my right rear burned off there once I got to 2nd. Eric had a big advantage over me, and I was doing everything I could to keep him behind me, and me and him were in Discord together, talking. So it was fun racing with each other like that, and having us three in the top 3, and then Cody snuck up in there in that last restart and stole that from Eric. But that was really a lot of fun for sure.
Awesome. Well, great job. You almost had even a shot at Daniel there at the end, maybe give him the little chrome horn, but you played it safe, came away second. Great job tonight. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, man, just all the guys back at 16 XCI and Superior Performance Motorsports. Good group of guys to race with out there, and me and Daniel went 1 and 2, so we'll take it.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, and we'll see you again next week, Dylan.
Thanks, Joe.
And last but certainly not least, your winner and dominator of the night, Daniel. I'm going to call you Daniel the Dominator Pope. You took it from start to finish and just killed it. Killed it from start to finish. Nobody had a shot at getting to you. Daniel, how'd you do it?
I just had a good run, solid starting spot. It helped out that Caleb missed a gear. It was a little slow on that initial start, allowed me to get to the bottom.
Yeah,
and,
it definitely looked like you jumped it, but like you said, he must have missed a shift there. So that explains that one. Awesome job there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I went right when the green lights flicked on, and then when I looked up at the start-finish line, I was clear of him. So I'm not sure exactly what happened to him there, but it worked out in my favor, and I got in the lead. Once I got in the lead, I just worked on saving the right rear and just kind of held out there until the green light checker. And I know Dylan was he was going to take a shot at me in 3 and 4, so I drove it in as deep as I could without wrecking and was able to hold on.
Yeah, you definitely saw in the broadcast Dylan trying to get to that bumper, trying to give you that chrome horn, but no shot for it from him. But great job holding them off there at the end, and congratulations on winning the first race here at Sobo. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate the league. Appreciate y'all guys do the broadcast. Oswald, Thunderstruck, they got a good thing going here. I really enjoy racing, and I enjoy all the guys in the league. it's a lot of fun, and a lot of fun to be around guys who enjoy just racing and being around everybody, and so them guys, all the guys back at SPM, R3 Division, 16XCI, Velocity, and Reveille, those guys for everything they do and making racing, not racing fun for me, and the sponsors of the league, I forget who they all are now, but those guys that help pay this thing, and
That's all right. I got you for that. Don't worry about it.
all right, yeah, because I mean, without those guys, stuff doesn't happen. Broadcasts don't happen. These guys don't have a fun place to race, so.
Yeah, no doubt. So Daniel, next time you win, bring the sponsors with you, and remember what you got to say on the broadcast, brother. Well, congratulations, and I hear you're pretty good, so we might be seeing you and talking to you a bunch more.
Maybe we'll see. Hopefully, we have some more good runs.
All right, take care. We'll see you next week.
See you, man.
All right, well, that concludes our broadcast here from South Boston Speedway in the Thunderstruck Street Stocks. And as Atman Weiss would say, over and out.